on the bluff when the floor gets steep. I learned to read the fear in the sideways grins, but the same old venom trying to crawl back in. I cut through the noise with a loaded calm, hands built rough, still steady in the storm. No halo on me, just a hard-earned glare. Every step a challenge, every breath a dare. You wanna see? I bring the wrecking frame, bend that whole plan till it barely keeps shape. I don't need a signal, I make my own lane. Leave scorched intent in the wake I claim. Never base hits heavy like a freight car load. Face to face, I never fold on code. People chase applause, I chase the edge. Walk the line that cracks beneath the ledge. Your bravado leaks when the lights turn harsh. Mine stay lit from a storm in the dark. I speak in fragments, sharp and locked. These bar lands clean like a door being knocked. You can bring a noise, I can bring the cut. Turn your whole defense to a shrug and a hush. I'm the bad weather living in the chest. Pulse like a drum with a steel plate press. Every cheek threat dies in the air. I'm seeing worse days and I'm still here. Call it survival, call it the grind. I call it proof that I sharpen my mind. When the floor shakes, I get even more steady. Eyes on the exit, hands stay ready. Third wave hits, I'm bending the static, breaking the pattern, making the frantic. No soft landing, no polite retreat, just a hard stomp and a brutal beat. Been the one they misread quick, then I flip the page and the whole thing clicks. Got a cold engine where the doubt used to sit, and I feed the fire till it lights the pit. Your whole myth folds under close inspection. Mine got scars in a strong direction. I move through the chaos with the brutal grace. Every bad look gets returned to base. No fake aura, no borrowed crown. I earn these lines by dragging them down. You hear that shift, that's pressurizing. That's the kind of force that keeps surprising. I don't chase a throne, I flatten the field. Make every false promise finally yield. Still in the chest, but I keep it human. Rage with a purpose, that's the fusion. I move in the room, get smaller when I lock in place. One hard breath, then I clear your space. You can watch me work, but you won't catch slack. I take the hit and I hit it back. Last stretch, now the line goes long. Last stretch, now the line goes long. Last stretch, now last stretch, last stretch, now the line goes long. I built this storm out of every wrong. From the first bad break to the latest bruise, I turned each loss into something to use. They wanted me trapped in a loop of blame. I learned to carve through the frame of the game. No applause needed, no pity talk. I keep my pace on the razor walk. When the whole thing swells, I get colder inside. Not empty, just focused, hard to divide. I watch fake kings fall off their perch. Watch loud mouths fold when they search for church. I don't need saving, I need a test. Something sharp enough to bring my best. So throw me the weight, throw me the mess. I'll turn that pressure into progress. I'm not built for easing, I'm built for strain. Made out of nights and a stubborn brain. Every setback fed the way I speak. Every closed door made my grip more deep. You can hear the damage in the way I lean. Still every word cuts through the machine. I keep the tempo mean and the vision locked like a chain that sparks when the gate gets locked. No soft exit, I stay in the fight, burning. Step in. Step in. Get split. One breath, whole room flips. Step in. Step in, get split. One breath, whole room flips. I came with a black grin and a pressure cooked temper. Boots hit the floor like a failed elevator. Chain link thoughts in the cage I outgrew. Pacing in circles till the walls learn my cue. I keep my pulse in a lockbox, keep bent. Built from hard nights, cheap tape and bad intent. You talk big from a safe little distance. I move like a fault line, seismic resistance. Hands stay busy, never begging for a line. Every word lands sharp when the room goes dry. I read the weak signals, the twitch, the retreat. You can smell the collapse when you stand too close to heat. No fairy tale armor, just scars in the stands. A grin like a dare and a blade in the glance. I don't don't chase approval, I hunt for the crack. Find one soft spot, then I drive the way back. Face full of static when the truth gets near. Talk to me crooked, I make the path clear. Keep that half step back, don't test my frame. I turn calm to chaos with a single name. Yeah, the room get dark when I lean in slow. Say less, move faster, watch it go. Watch it go. The fake coat slips when the pressure gets real. All that polished talk starts losing its seal. I seen the cheap kings fold under a stare. Seen the loud ones vanish when the air got rare. I'm a hard cut margin in a soft edge page. A locked out engine in a welded cage. No time for the pose, no applause for the mask. If you want the raw truth, you better ask fast. I move through the noise with a crack back grin, leaving small wrecks where the rest can't win. My words got weight like scrap in a truck bed. Drop one on the floor and it echoes in your head. You can keep the script, I don't read that roll. I burn through the scene like a chain on cold. Every clean promise got a stain on the rim. Every bright vow got a shadow on it. I know that stare, the one that says run. I know that heartbeat when the damage gets done. On the long fuse lit in the back of your chest. Calm on the surface but the core wants stress. Hands up high when the tension starts to bite. Better make room, I don't miss. I don't miss. Now the floor keeps shaking from the weight of the past. Old clips in the mind still firing too fast. I learned how to breathe when the room went red. Learned how to keep my face calm in my head. There's a cold little room where the panic lives. I kick that door open, took back what it gives. You want clean answers, I brought rough cuts. Truth with the edges, no soft. Reassures I've been boxed in tight by the same old fear. Now I wear that pressure like a crystal clear. Every bruise on my path may describe more sure. Every loss I survived left a rough a cure. I don't need a throne, I need an exit sign. Need a chance across the line one last time. I keep my name in the teeth of the storm. Not for the glory, just to stay warm. When the room goes cold, I get colder too. When they count me out, I come cutting through. There's a hard truth shining in the mess I made. I can live with the cost if the debt gets paid. So I step where the floor gives way beneath. Still standing tall. Still standing. Still standing. Final pass and I'm hauling the weight of the night. One more mile through the blur and the bite. I got a spine full of sparks and a jaw full of grit. Every old wound taught me how not to quit. No mercy in the mirror, just a stare that drills. Every breath came earned through a stack of hills. I watched weak crowds orbit whatever looked bright. I chose the rough road and kept it inside. Now the tone. Now the tone. Stepping wrong. Stepping wrong, get buried alive. Black smoke, grin, I'm built to survive. Pooped on the floor, I'm calling the damage in cold sweat. Hot stare, I don't panic, I'm managing. Head full of shrapnel, still I lace every landing clean. You came for the crown, left your ego in the guillotine. I move like a verdict, each bar got a heavy ring. Steel in my cadence, every breath got a serrated sting. No borrow swagger, I make pain into a language. You talk big online, but your frame folds on the first hit. Hands on the rail, hear the venue start to flash. A bass in the ribs like a hammer from a blacksmith chapter. I don't need luck, I bring pressure and weather. So face focus, I get meaner when it gets wetter. Your crew got noise, mine got function and fall out. I keep the whole room leaned in when I brawl out. Every step got weight, every word got a warning. I'm the cold front dragging through the floor at morning. No sorry. reading the room for the backstab. Hands never shaky, got been sharpened by bad nights. Every cheap shot made the next move hit like a landslide. I don't chase applause, I collect what I'm owed. Each line a crowbar, each pause got a loaded code. You can keep your slogans, I want the whole structure shaking. Need a room to remember how it feels when it's wicked. I see fake kings fall when the baseline started crawling. Seen tough talk die when the pressure kept calling my name in the air like a warning on the mainframe. You blink and the whole crowd switches to the same frame. I'm blacked out, purpose, I'm the crack in the mirror. I'm the truth with the grain, getting closer and clearer. No velvet exit, I kick through the lock gate. No mercy in the cadence when I drag that hot weight. No move for the camera, I move for the aftermath. One hit from the chorus of chaos, then the light snaps. Came with a 10% deep in the marrow. Now I aim every syllable straight through the narrow. With the floor start shaking, that's me in the equation. I don't back for a lane, I take the whole station. Go, 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 go. I'm the bad omen parked at the edge of your comfort. Every fake smile thins when I step through the thunder. You can dress up the fear, I can smell it through makeup. Every polished excuse starts to blister and break up. I don't sell, rescue I sell, consequence. Every step got intent, every shrug got a fence. I was taught to keep moving when the world turned vicious, so I turned that lesson into something ferocious. Yo, you got a plan, I got a scar with a memory. You got a crew, I got a line of dead symmetry. I don't need permission from a room full of doubters. I make room with the pulse and a pile of loud counters. Your whole act wobbles when I tighten the frame. I stay locked on the target, never changing the aim. This is pressure in motion, this is grit in the sprint. This is deep bed focus every time I commit. I don't fade for the break, I get mean in the gap. I can hear your last nerve when it starts to collapse. Every warn got a wound, every wound got a lesson. I turn setbacks to weaponry, pressure to pressure. Crowd in the dark like a field full of sparks. Now when I step, even your doubt gets marked now. Now the room got heavier, air turned feral. My shadow on the wall looking sharp and imperial. I came with a hammer and pulse and a broken horizon, left with a wildfire grin in the whole place rising. You can feel the floor talk back when I stomp through. Every drum it lands like a door getting swung through. I've been counting the faces that said I would vanish. Now they stare at the frame like they don't understand it. I don't break for applause, I break through the ceiling, I kick. Yeah, yeah. 2 seconds, then impact. Break the frame. I move first. Now. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I step in heavy with the room gone cold. Blueprint stain on the bladed floor. Hands full of pressure, I fold that low. No prayer, no pause, just forcing more. I came from the crack in the dead end wall. Built my name with a locked up jaw. Every stare in the place gets small. When I cut through the noise and claw. Cash can't buy with the bloodline knows. Pain talk pace and the tempo grows. I read intent in the tweaks and pose. You talk wide, but your center folds. I keep my balance through the voltage range. Face like stone, but the veins stay lit. One wrong move and the whole thing shifts. One hard swing and the room gets split. Shut it. I don't chase cloud, I chase raw control. I lace cold truth through the speaker cone. Every loose word gets a burial hole. I don't need a throne, I bend my own. Midnight grind in the back of the mind. I map those traps and I've earned that guide. No soft landing where I chose to climb. Just steel nerves and a sharpened stride. You want fear, better earn that price. I was made in the grind, not the gloss and shine. Every loss was a line in the code I write. Now the whole damn pattern is mine. I move like a fault line under your feet. Quiet at first, then the concrete shakes. Built for the hit, I don't break clean. I split the static when the pressure takes full blood. Go. short hard line, no dead weight, no waste, no time. If the night comes dirty, I make it earn. Every lesson left a permanent burn. I turn that burn into a blade that turns, and the weak little scheme gets left to swerve. I'm alive, wire fused to a lockdown post. Heavy step, let the floorboards groan. I don't need hype, I don't need proof. I cut runs deep when I strike that tone. Move! I'm back in the pit with a harder stare and a colder grip. Every fake little angle gets stripped and split. Every slick little plan gets lost in it. I hear the hate in 1,000 forms. Spit dry words from a mouth that warms. I let it pass and I hit like storms. Fast on the hook of those crooked norms. I was forged in nights where the hours bit. With the last good hope got sanded thin. So I learned to stand in the ugly shift and keep my breath when the floor caves in. Now I move with a loaded calm. No wasted motion, no bagging song. If you want the edge, then come along. I drag the whole dark world through the palm. I don't blink when the pressure stacks. I don't bend when the crowd attacks. I cut one path through the feedback max and leave your blueprint full of cracks. Name got weight in the barren hall. Every wall feels the aftershock. I keep rolling when the others start. Harder and harder till the echo stops. Bare knuckle focus, locked and deep. No cheap escape, no sleep, no ease. I turn the fuse into a missing key and shut that game with the final squeeze. Stay down, let it drain, let it thin to smoke. I'm still here when the last note broke. Slow fade out with the room half choke. One last glance and I let it go. Heavy breath in the hollow space. Still that mark in the shattered place. If they ask who left that trace, say it came like a blade with a steady pace. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Hit once. Hit once. Leave scars. I don't beg, I break. Step in the room, I'm in the air with pressure. Blackout grin, I rage your fear like letters. Boots hit hard on the steel line floor. Every look I get just feeds me more. I move like a blade with a locked-in pace. Face set cold, no room for grace. Hands full of thunder, spine full of drive. I turn dead weight into fuel and stride. You came for a spark, got a furnace stare. I drank the whole night through poison air. No mask, no pause, I keep it raw. Spit with a pulse that cracks the law. Your clean little order starts coming apart. I pull on the seam, then I rip the heart. Stay in your lane, that's not my lane. I carve my path through the wreckage rain. Scratch on the deck when the first cut lands. Needle jumps wild while I switch my stance. Low end shaking through the broken shell. Every bar I drop says I'm not for sale. I know the look when the doubt kicks in. Same old faces, same old grin. But I came up sharp in the pressure room. Learned how to bloom in a lockdown bloom. I don't chase shine, I take my share. Built from grit and a ruthless stare. Palm on the wall, I feel it crack. Then I step through that and don't look back. You talk big game with a paper spine. I speak in hits that split the line. Run that mouth, get clipped by fade. One wrong move and you're too late. I keep it precise when the volume climbs. Cold blood timing and crooked rhymes. push ahead. Every pulse in the floor gets color red. I've been in the deep with the echo stall, and I came back dragging the heavier draw. No soft landing, no mercy glide, just a hard-earned pulse that I keep inside. Each time I rise, the ceiling bends. Each time I talk, another part ends. I don't chase peace, I test the edge. Put my weight on the line like a rusted pledge. The crowd won't blink when the knot gets tight. They lean toward the fracture, toward the bite. I speed one more round with a clenched up jaw. Then I hit the seam and I tear that wall. Every scar becomes a map to move. Every loss becomes a sharper groove. I got enough heat to outlast doubt. Enough cold nerve to keep this out. No clean exit, I leave a dent. Make the whole place ring with what I meant. If they want a monster, I'll bring the proof. If they want a signal, I'll become the roof. Hands up now, keep them there. I'm still in motion through the poisoned air. One last surge, then the body slows, but the damage stays where the pressure goes. I stay in the cut where the dark things breathe. Still moving forward when the pulse gets lean. No soft reply, no polite retreat. Just the hard fade down in the broken beat. Let it scar, let it sit, let it stay. I never came here to play it safe. Still in the dust with the level stare. Still kicking through that battered air. Fade out slow, but the mark remains. Fade out slow, but the mark remains. In the floor, your brave little stare gets folded at the door. Chrome on the chest, but the heart stays black. Every bad thought I had came back on track. I built from wreckage, moved through the smoke. Hands full of pressure, never ask for hope. You sell loud talk, I sell pressure and proof. One look from me and your whole crew mute. Boots hit hard like a threat in motion. Mine like a blade in a jar of potion. I keep receipts from the nights you lied. Now every mask you wore gets ripped off wide. No clean exit, no mercy lane. You want a soft world? I don't know that name. I read your fear in the twitch of your jaw. Then I grin at the red when the leash gets raw. Back up, I came for the pressure, not the peace. Every step I take makes the weak part freeze. Back up. My name through iron and dust. Turn every side eye into a burst of rust. Not built for comfort, I was raised on strain. So I talk in thumps, not in fragile claims or fake calm cracks. When I enter the room like a bad omen, tapping on a sealed up tomb. I don't need luck, I need a clean strike. One precise move and the whole place light. You blink too slow, that's a costly pause. I take the opening, then I break the laws. Dead eye focus, jaw locked tight. One bad decision ends your night outright. I see men fold over smaller sparks. Heard big mouths vanish in the dark. I move like a load, bearing beam and rain. You move like a Roma, nobody can name. Yeah, every line I speak got a hammering edge. Every vow I made got a body on the ledge. I don't chase clout, I chase impact. Leave a mark so deep they can't track back. If you want war, bring something true. Cause I've been the thing bad dreams run to. I don't flinch when the pressure climbs. I turn bang in the perfect timing. Shout, one clean hit. Then silence splits, split, 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 split. Now the room feels smaller when I start to pace. Walls keep score from the look on my face. You came with a grin, I came with a scar. I know what it costs to go too far. So I keep control in a clenched up fist. Let the baseline hit, let the whole thing twist. Your crew got style, but it's paper thin. Mine got weather, mine got skin. I took hits early, learned how to read. Every back room promising hungry need. So I don't trust smoke, I don't trust flash. I trust the weight of a final clash. One breath in, then I cut the doubt. Make a whole fake empire blink wreck the room fast. Every fake move gets exposed in the glass. I spit in clean lines with a filthy intent. No soft edge here, just a hard descent. Scratch it, cut it, let the scene come apart. I'm alive while you're wrapped in a broken apart. No mercy in the cadence, I drag the night low. I came to leave dents where the weak ones go. Emotion, I keep the engine fed with a harsh devotion. Chain in the rhythm, lock in the stride. Tight coil fury with a straight back pride. I watch the shot unfold under glare. So I learned how to stand in the furnace air. No polished disguise, no borrowed grin. Just a rough cut voice in the grinless skin. I turn the snare into a hammering cue. Make the pulse look nervous when I come through. Eyes on the angle, I map every break. Then I push on the fracture till the whole thing shakes. Low and rolling like a freighted mood. While I carve through doubt with a sharpened groove. No idle chatter, no wasted breath. I talk in impact. I argue with death. If the room gets stiff, I bend that frame. If the room gets loud, I raise that flame. I'm built from the hours that nobody saw. From the sweat in the grip and the jaw that raw. So when I land the line, it lands like a door. Not for decoration, it's made for war. Shout. Hands up and back, I control the spread. Every step forward feels preloaded in red. I don't chase the shine, I drag it in from the floor to the throat where the pressure begins. I know the pattern of the panic and pride. How a crowd goes stiff when the wolves arrive. So I feed them a post with a jagged edge. Let the whole place tilt on the fence line wedge. My time is a knife with a patient hand. I cut at the doubt that was built in sand. Every line I drop got a locked and snap like a hinge in the dark when the bolts don't tap. I was built by the noise of a hard band bro, by the weight of miles and a sealed up code. No velvet apology, no polished lie, just a blunt force truth with a fixed up eye. Keep the sparks close, keep the cold out too. If a door won't open, I go right through. Not here for the talk, I'm here for the break, for the shock in the chest and the floorboard shake. They want easy words, I bring rough steel. Want clean escape, I bring the real. I seen bright talk, get swallow whole. Seen fake tough talk, lose the hole. So I stay low, then swing up fast. Make every next move harder than the last. If the night leans back, I lean in more. With a clenched up fist and a crushed down roar. My voice stays sharp, my stance stays mean. Like a blade in the dark with a cold machine. I'm not built to soften, I'm built to press. Turn every small crack into a full-on test. And when I hit that pocket, it opens wide like a slam metal hatch with the rage inside. Now the air gets thick and the ceiling drops. I'm in the center lane where the motion stops, then snaps right back with a harsher bend. I keep the edge alive till the corner split. No mercy for fatigue, no love for slack. Drag the whole weight from the back to back. Silence open, chain of bad decisions, every link still broken. I came through the tunnel with the pressure on my chest. Eyes locked forward, never begging for the best. Your whole crew talks wide, but they fold when the room bends. I write with the blade mind, every line leaves a new dead. Cold steel in the stare, calm storm in the knuckles. I eat the fear whole, spit out the struggle, scratch that, start again. I don't need your pardon, built from hard nights, bad air in the locked in heartbeat. You can keep the cheek thrown, I don't chase that bait. I'm the weight in the hallway when the door starts to shake. No polish mask, no pretty lie, just pressure and grit. I turn the dead end lane into a threat with the twitch. Talk tough, then vanish when the tension gets loud. I stay in the center while the whole floor clouds. The name hits hard when I land in the zone. One look says enough, I don't need a phone. static with a grin full of hard knocks. Every bad plan you built, I can smell from the curb. Every slick little promise gets stripped to the nerve. I don't do soft exits, I don't fade for applause. I drag the whole room through the teeth of the cars. Hands on the rail when the tempo drops lower, then I switch like a blade. When the breakdown gets colder, you can hear the floor groan under pressure and noise. I make a clean ruin out of your brave little toys. No choir of excuses, no prayer for a save. Just a fist full of fire in the back that won't cave. I came with the hunger that you can't dilute, and that kind of bad timing that makes weak men mute. When the scratch comes back, I'm already ahead. Every dead end whisper gets crushed under tread. I don't chase a spotlight, I create the glare. Leave a scar in the rhythm, make a loud empty air. I stay locked, jaw set, post in the red. I don't need your blessing, I take what I say. New scar on the palm from the grind of the day. I keep it like a trophy, let the bruise show the way. You were built on the rumor, I was forged in the strain. Every mile of this pressure made the hunger remain. I know the fake smile, I know the cold pitch. I know who runs when the floor starts to twitch. I step through the wreckage with a measured attack. Never shouting for help, never crawling back. The whole place leans when I cut through the noise. Like a bad omen walking with the locked jaw boys. I can feel the sparks when the weak point snaps. I put the fear in the pause, then I pull it all back. One breath, one strike, one fracture in tone, and I leave the whole pattern laid out and shown. You keep your fine suit, I keep my intent. I wear the whole storm like a permanent death. No polite goodbye, no soft little wave. I came for the edge and I brought my own grave. Not a victim, not a saint, not a line you can tame. I'm the hit in the dark that remembers your name. Scratch spins once, then the pressure returns. Every bridge you can cross, already burned. Now the set gets heavier, room starts to cave in. I pace through the wreck like I came here to stay, and guitar stabs it hard like warnings on glass. I don't blink at the storm when it comes in fast. Every face in the front row feels the lift in the gut. When I cut through the noise, I don't leave room shut. I want the fight alive, I want the pulse on edge. I want the whole wrist line, walk in the ledge. I don't trust clean hands or a smile too smooth. I know how a fake saint hides a sharp all bruise. So I count every second like a debt I can pay. 3 seconds. I crack the room. Black, 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 black pulse. Now move. 3 seconds. 3 seconds. Clap, 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 clap. I step in with the blueprint, stuff in the cold floor grid. Face set like a verdict, I don't do the polish kid. Mic clip low, I bite through the static in the night. Backbeat hits hard, every snare lands like a fight. They came for a stun, I came with a cold command. Palm full of sparks, whole pack locked in my hand. Eyes on the weak link, I read them off the chain. One bad breath, then the whole block feels the strain. I keep it lean, no filler, just pressure in the chest. Talk too slick, get your pride laid flat to rest. I don't beg for a lane, I carve one with intent. Hard edge cadence, every bar gets bent. Steel in the nerve, but I never lose control. I aim that rage like a blade toward the goal. No pretty disguise, I wear the bruise out loud. If you want the smoke, I'll bring the room, not the crowd. Now the baseline drags mud through a broken alley gate. I hear the doubt in your laugh, I translate it as hate. You flash fake calm, but your hands keep shaking loose while I stay clipped and exact like a noose with a fuse. I was built on long nights and bad choices that taught. Every cheap little promise can be measured and bought. So I stop giving chances to the ones who perform. I keep the pulse in the dark and the damage informed. Call it pressure, call it torment, call it whatever fits. I call it earning the right to outlast your tricks. You want a miracle? I bring discipline instead. A hammer of a focus when the mercy's been fed. Watch how the sound bends when the floor starts to lean. Watch how I talk and cut sharp and machine clean. No stain in the mirror, just a scar in the glass. Still I move like a threat every time that I pass. If the room gets colder, that means I got near. If the room gets louder, that means I'm right here. a wave in a blackened devotion. Let the sirens blink red, let the steel door slam. I still hit the pocket with a clenched up hand. When I lean on the rhythm, it folds under weight. When I speak on the beat, it comes out straight. Half the room wants peace, half the room wants fire. I deliver both at once and I climb them higher. No soft naked route, no polite little fade. Just a hard run truth in the shape I made. If you hear that grind, know I'm already there. If you feel that drop, keep your guard in the air. Now the tempo stays vicious while the panels start to quake. I'm dragging the whole machine through a red line state. 30 cuts in a row, every claw stays live. Every breath hits hard just to prove I survive. I learned how to move when the room turns thin. When the fake front leaders start collapsing within. I don't worship the trophy, I respect the climb. I respect the coast, but the repetition, the time. Give me one sharp angle in the wall to hit. I'll turn that impact into something that sticks. Give me one bad day in a crowd full of noise. I'll twist that pain into a blade with a voice. I keep one eye open on the back door frame. One hand on the tempo, one hand on the flame. And I'm still not done when your nerves get fried. I can stretch this momentum till the walls go wide. The whole set trembles when I lean into lead. Every line lands heavy, every measure leaves heat. You want the breakdown? I am all ready. Zero mercy, move now. Zero mercy, move now. Blade in the dark, step back. Zero mercy, move now. Blade in the dark. I came in ragged, still walking like I own the floor. Boots hit hard, every step sounds like a locked door. You talk big, but the room folds when I enter. Cold stare, tight jaw, pressure in the center. Hands on the edge, I flip the whole frame. One breath in, then I torch up the lane. No soft landing, I make panic a habit. Your calm gets cracked when I pull at the fabric. I read your angle before you even commit. Too slow, too clean, too proud for the grit. I keep it clipped, every bar like a strike. Then I cut the air and I vanish from sight. Back up. I've been through the ground where the walls all sweat, where the nights drag long and the depths don't forget. No fairy tale luck, just a fist full of scars and a head full of storms under bruised up stars. I don't beg for space, I take what I need. I plant that thought like a nail in the seed. Watch it bloom mean in the gut of the crowd. Turn a whisper to thunder, make the whole block loud. Your confidence cracks when the baseline lands. I'm moving hard with the slash on my hands. Not here for the praise, not here for the pose. I came to break clean through the code that you chose. I keep a low burn and I snap on the dime. Every line hits exact, every meter in time. I'm the problem you hear when the hallway goes still. I'm the last thing standing when the pressure spills. Rewind it. Rewind it. Whoa, they want a clean mask. I give them a fracture, a grin full of grit and a pulse running faster. I don't speak in circles, I cut to the bone. Make a room feel smaller when I'm locked in the zone. Heavy boots, black smoke, steel in the motion. I move like a verdict with a pulse and devotion. Your squad full of echoes, mind built from impact. One call, one signal, then the whole wave attacks. I drag every doubt through the mud in my chest. Then I stack it up high like a dare in the test. You can hear that tension in the edge of my tone. I don't need a throne if the threat is my own. I'm wide for the clash, for the heat, for the chase, for the snap, for the jaw and the stare in your face. If the night wants payment, I'm already due with a clenched up grin and a razor sharp view. Feels narrow, the ceiling feels low, but I keep pushing through where the weak ones won't go. I built this weight from the grind and the grind, from the loss in the ribs and the lock in the mind. Every floor I cross had a lesson in pain. Every name I drop left a mark in the rain. I learned to stay steady when the crowd shakes hard, and to plant my feet when the world gets charged. I'm not chasing the noise, I'm creating the hit. Every move I make got a savage fit grit. I let the first spark die, then I feed the blaze. Watch the whole pattern bend in a violent phase. I speak in hard angles and clipped up commands. In the pressure between all the cracks in your plans, you can throw your best shot, I still keep pace. Stone cold for your whole team froze. I move like a problem in a loaded pose. Black glove grip on a mic like steel. I don't ask twice, I just seal the deal. Your talk got holes, your facts got leaks. I climb through the wreck on my knuckles and feet. Side door kicked and the frame gave way. Your bravado folds when I enter the space. I wear the stress like a chain on skin. Still I cut through pressure when I don't back in. Bass in my ribs when the lights go dim. Crowd shakes hard when I bury the grin. I don't do grace, I do hard impacts. One step closer and the room reacts. You can hear that growl in the back of my throat. Short burst, hard stop, then I go remote. I leave no trace, just a dent in pride in a face full of truth you can't deny. Stand down, too late. Stand there, too late. Stand there, too late. Machine room hard with a broken grin. I'm built from the noise that you can't hold in. Chrome on the walls and the air turns sour. I lace up rage with a ruthless power. Your weak sauce frame can't match this pace. I read your fear from the twitch in your face. Every line I spit got a blade in it. Every pulse I hit leaves a stain in it. I don't need luck, I got timing locked. Aimed at the gap when the pressure drops. I came off hunger and hardwired nerve. You came off hype and a borrowed word. I take the lane when the traffic chokes. I bend the system with a few hard jokes. Hands in the air when the storm lands hard. I tear through doubt like a ripped up card. No sweet talk here, just a blunt reply. I don't soften edges when I pass you by. You can run your mouth till your lungs go dry. Then watch that act get buried alive. I keep it clip, but the meaning stays. One raw sentence and the whole place sways. I'm the late alarm in the dead of night. I'm the scar that learns how to shine in spite. Stay low, move fast. Move fast. I walk in heavy with a coded stare. Every bad intention gets checked right there. Your front row flex got a paper spine. One hard glance and it falls in line. I don't chase peace, I chase the spark that lights up fear in the deepest dark. Steel in the chest and grit in the breath. I dance with the edge like I owe it death. No polished charm, no glossy codes, just a raw back pulse and a slam down flow. I hear the doubt in the room get thin when the kick drum lands and I fold you in. One hand high, other hand ready. I keep my center cold and steady. If the gate is locked, I break the hinge. If the path is blocked, I carve the fringe. You can keep your mask in your fake respect. I see through blast and I don't forget. I came from the pressure, the grind, the burn. Where every step back makes another turn. Now I move like smoke through a shuttered hall, and every hard note makes the warbirds fall. Watch this, go now. Stand there, go now. Stand there. It's in the line of fire, I'm still not done. I drag that storm from the edge of the sun. Pulse in the drum like a hammer stroke. I turn your certainty into smoke. No mercy, angle, no gentle bend. I let the tension run right to the end. You want it clean, wrong room, wrong night. This is the dented edge of a full force bite. My name in the weight when the sub drops low. My steps in the crack where the weak ones go. I cross through noise with a locked on stare, and the whole damn ceiling learns I'm there. I don't need hype, I don't need proof. I spit raw truth with the jagged tooth. If you came for calm, you hit the wrong wall. I bring the kind of heat that can ruin all. I keep my pace when the whole place swings. I break one chain and it rattles things. Every stair gets. Every stair gets. Hit the floor now. Break your frame. Hit the floor now. Break your frame. I step in with a black and grin in the pocket full of bed and think you'll blink once. I'm already past where your clean excuse went. Boots on the plate, same weight, same grit, same consequence. I carve through the noise like a blade in a lockdown segment. Hands for the pressure, no peace, just a pulse and a warning sign. Every move that you fake gets folded and left behind. I came with a face like stone in a stare that drills through lies. Your polished head, no kingdom cracks when I raise my eyes. No mercy in the room, just heat in the shop and stare. I talk and clip burst and the whole block feels the air. You want a soft spot, search elsewhere. Mine got burnt out. I keep my pride in a vice, let the worst part surge out. Locked jaw, hard breath, I don't flinch when the clash begins. Every bad bet you make comes back with 1,000 spins. I wear the weight like I'm still moving like I move the wind. One sharp word from the edge and the cold rush folds in. Stay down. Now I'm back with the loudest step in the colder set of plans. Your quick little talk turns thin when the pressure fills my hands. I read the room like blood on glass. Each crack telling me where that drive. You sold just mine for applause. I kept mine alive. Train of mistakes on your neck. Every link I dragged. I built my lane at the wreckage and never once looked back. You pose for the break. I make the break. Then I keep advancing. No room for the weak and the line that's still expanding. I'm on sharp angles and nerve. You're a blur in the cheap disguise. Your bluff gets peeled by the base when the floor starts to realize. I don't need luck, just timing and the hunger that doesn't sleep. I bring the storm in measure steps and leave the damage deep. Every stare I return hits harder than your empty threats. I keep the fire in the fist and the past in my chest when the noise hits red. I'm the one still standing in place. You lose your voice to the way while I keep the pace. Back up, back up. Surgical, cutting through pride and static. Your whole act turns paper thin under this kind of impact. I watch fake kings build walls from borrowed rage. Then one night, one fault line and the whole set changed. I came up with hunger in my throat and grit in my shoes. No shortcuts, no soft landings, just hard roads and hard news. Now I move like a verdict, clean, direct and severe. You can hear what I mean in the space when I get near. I got a hammer in the chest and a storm in the wrist. Every promise I made was a blade I never missed. The crew talks big till the room gets tight and the cold lights cut. Then the truth sits heavy and the slick front shut. I don't bend for the crown, I don't chase for the shine. I build from the fracture and I make it mine. If the floor starts shaking, that's just me letting loose. One more strike to the ribs and the hole. Like hearts through. Final stretch, I'm extended with the spiteful kind of focus. Every mile left in this body got a sharpen notice. I've been counting every scar like a map of what survived. Every busted round, every fall, every hour I stayed alive. You can't buy this edge, can't borrow this stance. It's forged in the grind where the dead weight ends and the real ones advance. I spit clean lines with the jagged bite and snap them shut. Leave your polished little posture in the dust I cut. I keep my head low, my aim like my pulse in check. Then I swing the room sideways and the whole thing bends. You brought a paper shield to a freight train scene. Now your best moves retreat, your worst moves me. I don't need a crowd, I need one beat, one lane, one crack. Then I drive straight through and never hand the damage back. Every last word lands like a hook in the jaw. Every last step says I don't know you a thing at all. So keep your distance, keep your story, keep your false repairs. And the rough edge living in the gap with the panic stares. And if the smoke rolls back, I'm still hearing the wreck. Still breathing, fire through a clenched up neck. Run. I keep moving, moving, moving. I keep moving, moving, moving. The room goes red, boots hit hard and the weak step back. I came in jagged, built from the break, face full of sparks, but I don't crack. Scratch cut sharp and the snare lands mean. Every bad look gets cut to static. I move like a glitch in a locked up lane. No clean exit, just panic traffic. Your loud mouth folds when the floor starts shaking. I keep my pulse in the steel cage braid. Hand on the wheel when the warning blinks. Still drive through the fence in the blackout phase. No savior, just raw nerve talk. I spit my weight with a clipped up blade. One wrong step and the crowd gets split. I stay unblinking in the blast wave raid. Blast wave raid. I wear the night like a welded chain. Cold on my chest, but it won't slow me. Mud on the boots from a dead end block. Still I stand tall when they try to low-key. Your polished act can't fake this strain. Mine got dents from every bad omen. I learned to eat what the storm spit out. Turned every bruise into a loaded token. If the small talk, I came for truth, for the kind that bites when the light gets peeled. I don't chase praise, I chase impact. Let the floorboard split when the heat gets real. One more scratch and the walls lean in. One more bar and the crowd goes feral. I keep my name in the night hall. Drums like boots on a busted stairwell. I keep my words in the loaded stack, so every line lands like a prison bell. They want a version that fits their frame. I came oversized, all sharp contour. No neat little box can hold this pace when I cut through shade with the hardcore lure. Turn the knob and the bass comes up like a freight load, breaking in the sinkhole. I stay in the pocket, mean and tight, while the whole room shifts in the black hole swirl. You bring a smile, I bring a scar, not from a blade, from the way I live. Long nights taught me to read the cracks, and the cracks always tell what the plastic gives. I heard the talk from the back row kids, all that bravado with the borrowed stare, but when the floor starts chewing itself, everybody's careful who they stand near. I don't need a throne, I need a mic and a reason to break every brittle chain. No, give me the heat, give me the pressure valve, I'll make a crater out of all that pain. Keep it clean cut, lines and polished hope. I want the rough cut, the nasty edge, where the kick drum hits and the skin goes tight, and the whole damn block does the tremor spread. I don't flinch when the room gets dark, I get clear, I meaner, more exact, like a blade under floodlight, cold and true. I carve my path through the feedback. Crack, crack. Feedback crack. Bite the frame. Bang, 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 brain, then break the room. Scrape that same thing, then move. I walk in with pressure folded in my ribs, cold stare, clean aim, I don't miss what I give. Boots hit hard on the slab, make the whole floor twitch, post set to war. Every step got a switch, they want a mask. I bring scars in plain sight, blacked out grin, razor calm in the dead of night. I speak in dents, every line leaves a mark. Name on the blade of the thought in the dark, no pretty pain. I drag weight through the smoke, hands full of thunder, still steady, still broke. I learned the hard edge from the way alarms ring, learned the taste of defeat from a sealed off thing. Now I turn that memory into a wrecking bar. Swing one, split out from the bone of the charge. You can watch me load every breath with a spark, then I snap the lock and I tear through the dark. I don't beg for a lane, I carve one in the wall. If the room wants blood, then I answer the call. My mind runs sharp like a shard in a grinder. Every bad night left me meaner and lighter. I keep my pulse on the edge of the wire. Face full of static, spine full of fire. You talk big, but your spine folds quick. I build grit from the hours that the cold clock hit. No silver lining, just a bruise that healed. Now the whole damn wound turns to steel. I wheel that came up by the pressure where the weak get bent, where the loud talk fades and the rate gets bent. Every hallway I crossed had a test in view. Every lock gate cracked when I stepped into. I don't need luck, I need one clean swing, one hard breath, and the whole block shivers. I make a threat sound like a fact when I land and the floor gets honest under my hands. Say my name, feel the shake in the jaw on the back, kinda calm with the bolt in the claw. No escape in the map when the numbers break. I reduce the fear to a pile of hate. Let the smoke rise thick, let the metal sing. I'm alive while you're wrapped in a broken ring. Try to box me in, I erase that line. Every beat I take turns the air into mine. I don't chase applause, I chase impact. Leave a dent in the night where the rivals act. Your bravado gets thin when the lights go low. Mine grows teeth in the gap where the old rules go. I came with a stare like a lockdown gate. No smile, no bleed, just a loaded state. Every insult thrown comes back multiplied like a blade with a memory on the other side. I keep it raw, no polish, no gloss, just a blunt force truth and the cut that cost. You can hear my steps in the gut of the room like a drum line drilling through a sealed off tomb. I'm too far, gonna be neat or tame, built from the slag of 100 names. They tried to bury me under false advice, but I rose with a grin that could split cold ice. Now I talk in bursts and I choke the rest. Let the silence get loud in your chest. I'm the kind of trouble that stays real long after the last chord cuts and the crowd moves on. I don't pivot soft, I don't fade polite. I come back louder through the wreckage of the fight. Every wound I wore got converted to steel. Every hit I took made the next one real. So if you want smoke, bring more than a prayer. I'm a bad with a shape, with a stare that cares. Hit the switch, feel the room go black, then I drag my name through the feedback crack. as a storm with the boot in the ground. I cut through, chatting like a slab through glass. Every empty promise gets crushed when I pass. I've got that nerve made of bow lock doors, a grip so engine that never ask for more. You can stack your doubts in a neat little row. I sweep them all down with a single low blow. I'm built on the hours with the ceiling cave, with the hard and the hardened in the hands.